Though I do. I always realise the entire thing just started with... It can't be Ina.
Oh, man.
Right.
I
Let me
think
see.
that's
This
fitting.
is my notes for
She'll forgive me.
Immortal. I don't think I actually have notes from last week, but it wasn't hard to remember.
You wound
I know I need to update my notes. I'm a week or two behind on them. On Spelljammer. Immortal I'm fine on. So I guess it will be bonkers. Give me a few seconds to ponder what he is going to say.
Yes. And
So I
we
want to do it in character, yeah.
Yes, we decided to do Spelljammer in character.
Yep.
I mean, I want to do Immortals in character, but everyone just keeps forgetting.
I mean...
That's fair.
I'm the one that recapped the last time, and there's not that much difference from Dimblem to me, so...
No, there isn't. You're right.
That's fair. Did they just get rid of Notepad? I was trying to pull up a Notepad.
Milk pad?
Notepad.
Notepad.
Yeah, no, the last update removed Notepad.
Oh,
I
cool.
still have it.
I also still have it.
They've removed Notepad and added an AI-powered Copilot instead.
Yes,
Thanks,
they
Windows.
There's an AI Copilot inside Notepad, which is freaking me the fuck out.
There's Notepad. Cool. I just want a text box. That's all I want. Leave me alone. Anyway, let's see. What stuff am I going to talk about as bonkers? Let's see.
We exploded the thing. We found more things that wanted to kill us. It turned Talia against us. It turned our lovely bull against us.
Your bull was against you from the start.
No, just because he's a fiend doesn't mean he's mean.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
I disagree.
Let's see. Actually, that'll be a really fun way to put it, too. This is intentional. Bonkers forgetting something, but remembering it later. It feels fitting. Okay, cool. So, let's go ahead and see if I can do this. Alright, everybody, welcome to another episode of Wildlight's Wild Space Adventures. This is episode number 80-something? I don't know. You guys are keeping track, right? Right? I hope
they don't.
Anyway, beside the point, over the last few hours, we've infiltrated this interesting space planet, Varkan 4, I believe it was. Could have been 5. I think it was Varkan 4. That's not important. The important part is that we have encountered a derelict factory full of very interesting mechanical developments, let's say. Some of which have been hostile, some of which have been not. You guys like about fighting space robots, right?
They've
That sounds like a
all
good
been
story.
hostile, bonkers. All of them.
We made a couple of them not hostile. In fact, I did very good at making one of them not hostile. So thank you for acknowledging my superiority.
It still tried to kill us at the start.
It did at the start. Okay. Anyway, that's beside the point. We, in the last few hours or so, we have come to find one of our. Let's see. We fought against a robot, a giant robot. Several other giant robots, then some werewolf robots, and then some just wolves that I think were robots? I don't know. There was a bunch of things going on. They were all trying to kill us, and they all looked like wolves. Some of them standing up on 2 legs, some of them not. Anyway, some of them also managed to have mind control powers. They took over our friend Talia, and then a pet bull that... Bonnie? Which one of you brings the bulls?
It is I, Christine, that brings the bulls.
Okay, it's Christine that brings the bulls.
And now 2 bulls of my herd is dead.
That is... You do bring them directly into dangerous combat, so like...
They have been most helpful.
They have been very helpful, but like I've been expecting to die for years now, so like the fact that one of them dies during combat is kind of... It happens.
Yeah, we have thousands of them, it's fine.
Good. Good, I think.
But I approve.
Yeah, I have confusing thoughts about that. I'll unpack that later. Anyway, oh yeah, that reminds me. Talia did join us. So she got teleported or drop shipped in or something. I was paying attention to other things and then she was just next to me. So Talia joined us for a while at least. I don't know where she's right now. She looks like she may have ran off again. But anyway, we found after defeating this whole army of them, we set up this kind of literal firewall and just burnt them to death in a closet.
You're
But we
welcome.
did. Yeah, no, the casters did amazing. But beyond that, we are now traveling into what looks like more of a sealed clean room type situation here. So I don't know what we're gonna find, but this is a very interesting change of scenery. It's nice the fact that everything's so fresh and clean in here, but that also scares me because everything outside was not. Anyway, I'll let you guys know what happens next time, providing that we survive. So stay wild, y'all. Bonkers out.
End transmission. Not that it's going anywhere right now, but there we go.
Yeah.
So, you were interacting.
I was gonna say,
the last thing you were going to do is interact with the console in front of you.
I think we had already done that.
Did, and I informed you there were glyphs and runes all over it. However, no one
Yeah.
actively interacted with it as of yet. No one's physically starting. Beep, 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 beep. Bonkers had a go.
That
but it
is-
really happened.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought that Bonkers had, but couldn't make much out of it, other than he didn't understand it in too much detail.
Can you both roll a perception roll for me? For the sake of brevity, I'm going to remove Talia from the map.
Fair. Are we going to NPC her still, or is she just wandered off?
We'll see how it goes, and then we'll decide. If we need her, then she can absolutely
Okay.
NPC in.
Oh,
Perception.
Oh, Jesus.
219. Oh, yes.
Perfectly
Not
in sync.
bad.
The cycles have synced, including the.
Yes. We have synced. We are one.
There we go.
You can see the screen that was once very static and staunchly on runes and strange writings begins to flicker and stutter. It had an entirely sort of cerulean kind of pink vibe to it as well at the beginning. Cerulean is not pink. I don't know why I said cerulean.
Yeah, that was a very quick transition,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I got
That's
you.
cerulean pink.
Do you mean
pink
if-
is now a thing?
Fuchsia? Isn't that the
That's
pink?
the one. Thank you.
Okay.
Help the colorblind person. Thank you. Had a very fuchsia vibe to it. I should remember that's a plant. However, now you can see flecks of green and almost interspersions as if something's interrupting it.
I'm gonna step curiously forwards, and like this is not my expertise area. Well, if it's mechanical, it's starting to be something I understand. Magic, I don't, but I know that it exists. So I'm gonna step curiously forward and start slowly watching this. I don't think I'm going to examine it in any detail, but I'm going to be watching it, trying to sort out what's happening. Hey guys, we were just gonna ignore that, but it looks like it's changing. It was just stuff before. Now it's different stuff.
Can we still ignore it?
I mean, we could.
From the side, come in, attempting. Cut 'em.
Attempting to come? Okay.
That's you. Anyway.
Hello.
hello.
Christine slaps Bonnie's ass.
Is someone there?
As you focus. on
Hello.
Green,
Transmitting.
slowly over time, it starts to wane, and from the corner of the screen, a small logo seems to be depressed, and a square will expel itself from the left corner of the screen and take up a small portion of the internal screen, almost as if a window has been opened. This window will reveal, in the midst of the fuchsia cerulean bullshit, scripting code, a
Colorful.
face.
Oh. It looks like Malkin.
Yeah, I was.
I whispered to
was-
Bonnie.
I
Looks
was.
like Malkin.
I was thinking the same thing.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear us? Is anybody there, or is this like a recording or something?
This is Queen of Fleet.
Queen of Fleet trying to
Queen of what
come.
fleet? I glance over at
Queen of
Bonnie.
Fleet. Potential hand out.
Potential hand? This
Transmission
woman,
is being messed with slightly.
this woman
yeah.
doesn't know how to use her hands. Oh my.
Time difficult.
I think it's just an unstable connection.
Let me have some fun, bunkers.
If we can, I don't know if you can hear us or not, but if you can get us any type of details where we can talk easier than this, we can see what you have to say and maybe help or at least coordinate. What's
here
going on?
Not assimilate.
Always glad to help someone come.
I didn't hear what that last bit was.
Destroy
Thanks, Bonnie.
Phage.
Destroy Fane. Where are you and what is your purpose? I think they just told us, though.
Threat. Foe. Friend. Directions. End. This is really fucking hard to do.
Yeah, no, I bet. We're a little undecided here. We're not have the transmission is rough. Transmission is rough.
1
So
parsec. You will see the screen jitter and move, and the frame will almost stabilize for a better moment. We offer treaty.
we can treat. We just need to know who we're treating with. You said you're the
Destroy
queen of.
or deal nanophage.
Didn't know we were at war, but
Potential
You didn't?
path.
well, I kind of did. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Relations present. Ending transmission soon.
What's your comm? We can get back in touch with you soon. We're not in a very good spot right now.
Tracer left.
Tracer left. Maybe
Leave
that'll
that
mean
like-
something to Mular.
sit, and the window will close.
Well,
Before
somebody was
you
trying to
can
get in
walk
contact
away,
with us.
however, you will see another face appear on the screen, oddly clear this time. I need to find the right person. I need to find the right person. There's so many fucking handouts I have. There. A familiar face will appear on the screen. This is Hi, Weaver Salinas.
Ah, hello.
Did you receive a transmission?
Yes.
We received a partial transmission, but we couldn't make much of it.
Something about a queen not being able to pleasure herself.
He doesn't
Sure.
really have much of a reaction, but you can tell from his eyes he looks disappointed at Bonnie.
I'm sorry.
He just does a thing where he's like,
We have been in contact with your ship's AI.
okay, well, that's good. We're having a hard time getting anything in and out of this place. We're in kind of deep in the factory,
We are aware.
let's say, right now.
My weavers
Okay.
have been hacking the system since you arrived.
Good. I've been trying to do stuff from the inside, but I've been running into roadblocks.
You have 30 minutes to leave that place. It is not safe.
Okay.
However, retrieve the core first.
We were just gonna ask that.
Disregard
okay.
everything else.
Sounds good.
To get the
we-
jog on.
The entire factory was meant to build a... How do I put it so you can understand?
We don't
me say,
need to
guys?
understand.
Build a plague that would annihilate things. You must find the core so it can never be released. There are 13
Nah.
ships on course to this planet. We recognize the signatures. I have only one station in residence. The rest will take me 13 parsecs to get here. This is
That-
your only chance.
30 minutes. Got it. The timer's running. We will be in and out as fast as possible.
You have your time.
We have our time. I am
Your
already
end
counting.
transmission.
Yep.
He's very to business and does not mess about.
That's valid. All right, so
Yeah,
we can sort all of
let's
this out
move.
later, I think.
Yeah,
So-
let's just...
29 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and just run and start running down this hallway. What do I see as I run down this hallway?
As you run down the hallway, you see... Stop for a second.
Yep.
Yes?
That was mainly aimed at. I know what you do.
What? I'm not the one that moved the furthest.
You're the one that tends to move unabated, though.
No, I didn't even have
Actually,
my
yeah.
token selected.
I move to a vantage point and wait.
You will see
Yes.
swarms of almost whirling clouds that seem first to be biological, but quite clearly are some sort of mechanical force that seems to have a degree of sentience. It seems to disregard you for now, but hang in the air. You see multiple of them.
Like down the hallway? Okay.
I guess don't breathe those in.
I think we can breathe them. They're a little... Anyway, I don't want one in my throat just the same. How do we get past these?
Try sucking on it.
No.
Cassius,
I don't want to.
Perception roll.
Cassius?
Yes.
17.
Cassius, for the first time actually happening, will look upwards. And he will see a Viridian eye staring down at him.
Hey guys.
That begin to flicker on above him.
Look alive, look up.
I mean,
I think we got company.
we have had each other for a while now.
Let me see.
Recognized. Activating protocols.
Maybe you should get into this hallway.
Is it in the building or is it in the room? I mean, the room or the hallway? Or does it look like it would make a difference?
It's in the room.
Whoop. He's gonna just step into the hallway. Alright, I think we gotta move quick.
To move about. Searching for something.
Right. This is a perfect time for someone to have an illusion spell that makes this look like not an archway.
Don't look at me.
Out of mojo. And so is I, Miss Christine.
Wait, she talks about herself in third person.
I kind of have to distinguish them that way because I am too lazy to have two voices at the moment. Keeps rolling perception checks, run!
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
It perceives in a much
Initiative,
faster
okay.
pace than us.
Roll initiative. One of the
Oh.
proto swarms has noticed you.
Okay. Ooh, that's terrible for bonkers.
Oh, stop complaining. This is what a terrible roll looks like.
That's fair. My character still supported the rolls.
I mean, there he goes, Chris. You beat them by literally 6.
You're welcome. For bonkers. It's the only reason we it's nice because we no longer are guaranteed, or at least I'm not guaranteed to go first anymore. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but at the same time, I feel bad about it on a group dynamic level. So this is interesting because we still have a chance to fail, but bonkers gets to help everyone be a little bit faster. So I like it.
Which means you are first to act against this strange swarm of creatures. You said before you didn't think any of them are possible for you to breathe in. They are the substance of almost gas. They are perfect.
Okay, so they are small.
Yes.
Okay, I was unaware. I was thinking that they were a little bit bigger.
Nanomite small.
Yeah, I was going with the hey, there's a plague here, and this looks very plague-like.
Yeah, they do look very plague-like. It's true.
I just slightly misunderstood.
Well, no, you're fine, but that's a very bonkers thing to do.
All right.
That's fair, yeah.
Is this a very crowded hallway?
Where are you?
I'm small.
You hear from the other room.
Where are we? We're not here.
Deception. Who was that?
Perception?
Deception.
Deception.
Who was that? Who said
It was
that?
Bonnie. Bonnie!
No! Actually, almost okay.
You mean almost okay? I have a +1.
Damn it.
This is above average roll for when I'm +1.
But this is, I'm guessing, a high deception check, because you're trying to convince a robot that thinks we're here, that we're not here.
Yeah, I heard damn it from Alex, so I succeeded.
He did not roll well.
That's fair. Let me see here. Actually, on top of that, this was cast...
Bonnie, like, the fuck did you do that for?
Right, except for Cassius, who is actually going to cast... feeding off of what she was saying, he's going to cast Modify Memory to make it think that it heard us elsewhere. To make it think that it was the wrong...
Not the players you're looking for.
Basically.
Yes.
Why?
Well, that's
Why
mass cure wounds.
I mean,
that's not right.
That's an interesting thought. I'm trying to heal
I clicked...
I'm healing this plague.
I think I clicked the wrong button.
Yes.
There we go. So it needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom save, as Cassius is going to be like, that's actually a really good idea. And just weave this little bit of a spell that says, you heard us still. You weren't mistaken. It's just elsewhere.
I think it succeeded.
I don't know what its Wisdom modifier is.
It might be.
It's a plus.
It is a plus. Okay, cool.
Rude.
But it still thinks that... It still believes Bonnie for a second.
For about a second, yes. I know you
So he's...
are here.
That's what we're going to figure out how to do that. So what I would like to do as bonkers is I would like to make myself very, very low in the shadows. So I'm going to drop and just on all fours and try to run underneath.
Yes.
The ultimate Fey weapon. I take
it's not a named plague anymore. It can't be scary.
Something has no name,
That's
it
funny.
Can't be scary.
No, I would like to bonus action hide. So I would like to duck into the shadows and try to quickly make my way around and past these guys further down the hallway.
You're going to have to do
So
3 stealth and acrobatics checks to get past them.
that is fair. Those, again, 3 things that Bonkers is good at. Those are 2 of them. So that's the only way that this might work.
It's for bonkers.
Are you doing like in James Bond movies
yes.
where there's lasers, you just...
Yeah.
Oh.
Possible music.
Quite literally.
Yes.
So my first dex check,
To the ceiling.
stealth check 25, acrobatics 26.
You managed to get past the first proto swarm, as you do it jiggles slightly, and so you can hear the sound of wires channeling against it and scrunching.
Cool. I'm going to muster all of my energy, kind of recalculating things based on how it was moving. Duck to a
completely surrenders the rest of the party to the plague. Carry on.
No, I'm filling out the mission. I am confident in the rest of my companions. I'm going to sneak past the second one as well.
I'm going to tell you, if you want to do all of these in one go, it will be your entire turn.
That's fair. That was my entire plan. 25 again on stealth. 20 on acrobatics.
You still manage to get past. As it jitters once more.
Okay.
It moves ominously around.
It jiggles ominously. Got it.
Yes.
Third one.
Find a bare wall, by the way.
A bare wall. Okay. I'm assuming that this leads to somewhere, so I am dipping down here and seeing what I can do. Stealth was 25 again. Acrobatics. Acrobatics 26.
Why do you always roll 25 on the stuff?
I have reliable talent. I cannot roll
Yeah.
below 25.
No, that's fine, but they're all been 25.
If you look at what it does, is the way it modifies it is if it rolls less than a 10, it adds it as a 10 in the modifier.
Okay. So you
It does the
only
math
rolled less
resting.
than 10.
Correct. On those, I rolled like a 3, a 9, and a 7 or something like
Okay,
that.
good.
But
That
it's
makes more
25
sense.
because how rogues work.
Yeah, I know. That makes more sense then.
So I think what I'm going to do is dip around this corner. First off, is there an opening there, or is it just a solid wall?
There is yet again another solid wall.
Looking around, is there an opening anywhere, or is this just a dead-end hallway I came down? And then that will just be everything that Bonkers does this turn.
Bonkers just cornered himself.
Possibly. That is a 15.
There is no visible sign of exit.
Okay. Cool. I may have just crippled myself, but that was...
Right.
Literally cornered himself.
We will see. We will
don't-
see.
I don't like the fact that we have to fight a plague, but I believe Bonkers has an ID. So scoot to the side. And she will just kind of go in front, use her movement to come in front of the creature.
You're going to the Sentinel,
Yes.
who looks fucking cool.
Um,
Sorry.
He does look cool.
Kind of looks pretty cool.
I want his arm.
I thought you were going to say armor then for a second. No, I want
Nah.
his arm. Sorry?
No, I want his arm, okay?
I want part of his body. Okay.
Yes. And
Fire
then, just to get his eye attention,
Get his eye tension, yes.
I am
Want
casting.
hypertension by the time the body's finished with him.
I'm casting Radiance of the Dawn. Can you do a con save?
I absolutely can.
No. Unless you're a plus 12. I hope not.
Well, I did roll a 15 and I have a plus 4, so I make your save.
It's 5 on roll
I
20.
get to roll advantage. I rolled a 15 and a 5.
Only rolled 1.
I didn't.
There's 2 there. I see a 15 and a 5.
Oh, I only see a... up before I press my thing. Okay. Yes, and then he takes half damage.
Okay.
Movement. That, yes, no, that is basically Bonnie's turn.
Let me see. I had one more thing to do
Can you
with...
please make a dex save?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay. It's not always that clear. Oh, it's a nat 20.
Okay, then you're going to take half damage on this. Oh no, you don't take anything. Tell a lie.
Good.
I believe
Nice.
the small robots will be released, but have no impact upon you.
Right.
So Cassius sees robots coming out.
Yeah, huh?
I actually use the rest of my movement to go over here as to taunt him into a corner, I guess.
Put Bonnie in a corner as well.
Yes,
Put
but
Bonnie in a
not...
corner.
Yes.
As Bonnie moves past Cassius, I think he's just going to cast Shield of Faith on her. I think that's going to be the only other thing he does this turn is cast Shield of Faith as she runs past and just go... If you're going in there, stay safe.
And Miss July
That doesn't
will
sound
also
like
run
him.
in. No, it doesn't.
Save that ass of yours.
Save that ass of yours.
Misogynist, let's be perfectly honest.
The shield of faith is just a slap on the ass
Yeah, that
as she
sounds
walks
more like
by.
Or
No,
a tit grab.
he understands consent.
Only
He's gonna tap
No,
her.
it doesn't.
He is just gonna. That's fair.
Yes.
He's just going to tap you on the shoulder and say, "Stay safe, big lady."
Right.
And cast Shield of Faith, so you have 2 extra AC. That'll be his turn. Where's Shield of Faith? I almost clicked Healing Word again.
Tempers, Cassius. I made him a fuckboy maniac and narcissist. Chappie said, "Oh no, he's a decent stand-up guy." Okay.
I don't like playing people like that. It feels mean.
Yeah. Would you say this is what the fuck is it called? Surrounded?
Flanked.
Flanked. Thank you.
Future flank. It cannot be flanked.
Oh, okay. Then I just roll normal. There's a 19 hit.
A 19 does, in fact, hit.
Ooh,
Okay.
how nice. That is 17 points of slashing and 3 radiant.
Okay, can you roll
Well,
a
I want to
dex
make.
save for me?
Can I do both my attacks and then roll 2 deck saves?
You absolutely can do that, as long as they will not just outwardly kill you, which they won't, so yes.
16 doesn't
It's a
hit.
miss,
Right.
I'm afraid.
Yes. It still graces because weapon mastery.
Nice.
And if your attack roll with a glaive misses a creature, you can deal damage to it equal to the ability's modifier used to make the attack. So it still takes 12 points of damage.
Okay.
That's actually pretty damn good.
Save, please. No, 2, because you did actually hit it.
Yes, it's a 14 and a 11. I probably fail both.
You will take 68 damage.
Yikes.
That's
Oh,
22.
yes. No, I am resistant to necrotic.
Oh, I thought you said
Less.
68, and I was just like, wow, Bonnie's dead right now.
No, 6d8, not 68.
Oh, I also heard 68.
No, 6d8.
Okay, right, nice. That makes more
Although I
sense.
could
So
make it
11.
68 if you'd rather.
No, I enjoy 14 points.
That's
no,
more
11.
hit points than most of us have right now.
Oh, I know.
No.
I didn't say that.
But both my characters could technically tank one of those hits.
One.
Yeah,
One.
being the important, which means I
Yeah.
pitched it just right.
Yeah. Yes. No, that. Well, do I have bonus actions? I can do a pole strike to take more damage. Yeah, let's do that.
I do, however, need to add a roll to initiative, so next turn may change.
18.
An 18 is a hit.
Okay.
One
And
more
I
dex
hit-
save.
And then I just hit with the back end of my glaive at a creature and roll another dex save.
Yeah.
For a 14, hit me, daddy.
With pleasure. It's gonna be
I'm assuming it's 3,
Yeah, it's 3 this time.
3d8 per, yeah.
It's 10.
Okay.
I rolled
5 points.
kind of well.
Yes, nice, good. I like that I'm resistant to necrotic. Fittingly enough, Miss July and Bonnie now have the exact same of HP left. We are syncing up on everything.
Not everything.
It is worth knowing, for the sake of brevity, I did roll to introduce his initiative. However, he's still 1 point off beating you guys.
Yeah.
That's
Point.
fair. And he doesn't believe we're here, at least for the moment.
Oh, no,
It probably
no,
changes
I mean,
about now.
I'm pretty sure he believes we are here.
Start of his
I'm
turn,
pretty
very
sure
quickly
he
realised,
believes.
Oh shit, I've been hit.
Yeah.
But does he though? Does he feel pain?
You will be deleted. Presence here is not acceptable.
I mean, you're not acceptable.
We are perfect now.
You are nothing.
Well,
And that's
in that
the
case,
end of our turn.
He's going straight for Bonnie. Then
You don't know which one of us said that.
actually, I need to check something.
Make a percep. Oh,
No,
yes, it was Cassius that said that.
no, he's measuring.
Yes, Cassius cast vicious mockery.
You're an enigma. What?
Yes. I had a very good. I like abusing bosses when we play.
It's hilarious. I like
Mhm.
it. So, can every single one of you, with the exception of Bonkers, because he's way
Bonkers?
the fuck up there,
Yay!
please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Down the rabbit hole he goes.
Is it
Literally.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Oh
Constitution, yeah.
God, no!
What is it? Con? It is con?
It's con, yeah.
Alright.
Oh God, yes.
20 on Cassius.
It's a not wonderful body, but 20 on July.
Miss July shall take the whole damage, and however, you guys shall take
What?
half damage.
No,
Okay.
the other way around. Bonnie takes
Actually, no,
all.
Bonnie will take all of it. Nobody else takes anything. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh. It was a sucker save spell?
Bonnie,
Oh,
cool.
Bonnie will take 13
Save or suck.
poison damage and be poisoned for 1 minute.
Hey, I'm resistant to poison. Fuck yeah.
You're still poisoned. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not. Oh, 69. Nice. That's how I will think of his Miss July once we're back on the ship.
I'm gonna. He's got. That wasn't even an action. He's got some actions. I'm gonna go to Bonkers first.
You're
Okay.
gonna. I
I have a 25. Nobody knows that I'm here.
no.
Oh, what was that? I don't know what that one was.
No, what?
I don't know why I rolled a D1.
Why are you rolling D100s?
I don't know. Well, they don't know that Bonkers is there. However, they know the rest of you are.
Yeah,
Yes.
I disappeared into a shadow. I'm sorry that I left everyone behind me, but I disappeared
You're
into a
not
shadow.
sorry.
Bonkers will see
I'm a little sorry.
all of the proto-swarms begin to move away from him. One of them is going to move through Cassius.
Oh.
You hear him make gross sounds.
And then he starts sneezing.
But nothing will happen, however.
Oh, okay.
Moves
All
through
right.
and around him. Another one will move through and around him, and he feels itchy again. And one of them will move onto Cassius and into him.
Ah!
We'll deal with that in a second because they still have another action to do. However, my lovely Necrophage Sentinel is not happy with Bonnie.
I mean, rude, but sure.
So he's going to, at very, very short range, attempt to kill Miss July.
Oh,
Motion
rude.
is weak. I get advantage on this because point blank range.
Isn't range supposed to
It
be
would be
disadvantage?
if the creature was not a literal computer meant to calculate this shit.
Oh,
Hold on. So that's. Oh no, sorry, it's a dex save. I don't even get to roll against it. I do apologise.
okay.
It's been a while since I built these creatures. I forgot that lots of it's just saved.
So I get a save with advantage since it was an advantage in there.
No, you get it normal dex save. Oh,
It's an
however, this is also. No, it's not going to hit. It will hit the Proto Swarm.
Oh.
Because collateral damage, it doesn't care. I'm so sorry
yeah.
for this. You guys were not meant to be this weak when you reached it.
We'll see what happens.
Bonnie will take
Oh.
36 points of necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Which one of me are you hitting? You keep
Christine.
interchanging.
Christine, Miss Christine.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Christine. So will the Proto Swarm. It claims to be firing on its own creatures. That's one action for it. One of the Proto Swarms is going to move into Bonnie, and one will move into Miss Christine.
Rude.
They literally are trying to crawl in every single orifice you have.
Rude.
I really could have phrased that
Gross.
better, but it's the truth of the matter. Then you're going to start the turn.
Do you really want a werewolf plague-ridden priest?
They will both nanite pulse. So everyone in this area, everyone that didn't run away.
Yes. Those brave folks.
Can we make a dex save, please?
Dex save from within?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be something akin to con? Oh well.
It depends on how they're.
It's an area of effect.
Okay.
Yeah. Cassius is we'll see.
No.
I will tell you that the DC was 17.
Ah.
If you failed the DC, you take the full brunt of this. If you succeeded, you take half this.
Okay.
Why are my dice not rolling? Hello? It's 31 points of necrotic damage.
Alright.
And can I have another dex save? Because the other one's going to do the same. No, it's not actually.
What?
The other one's just going to attack Bonnie. See if I can hit you.
Let me make a con save for my spell first as Cassius. And he's
Can not.
okay.
No.
I have
No, you cannot.
the Shield of Faith is still up.
It's
Yes.
That's a +9, so...
I have
Can I hit Bonnie with
25. I have a 25.
Another one will try and strike at Cassius as well.
That is...
I think 19.
19. Cassius doesn't have a very good AC. That hits.
Oh, okay.
He's not an armored boy. We need to get him some armor if he lives.
Oh fuck! That's 28 points of necrotic.
Cassius is down.
Oh shit! At this point, savior protocol might be necessary.
Cassius goes down. Your Shield of Faith drops.
Yeah.
In a muffled, gurgled, like robots.
Oh, robots.
Actually, yeah, that's about what he sounds like.
Protocol will move off him as it's Guardian is going to make 2 attacks against Bonnie. Because it has multi-attack, so it can do that. If I can hit you. It's a 22.
Nope.
It's a 22.
Nope.
Then I can't hit you.
Good.
No, damn it. Bugger. I end my turn.
Okay. Before you get to do anything as bonkers.
Before you get to do anything, I have something to add first.
Okay.
Because they occupy your space, you will take damage on the start of your turn. So, can you... Anybody who's currently possessed by a Proto Swarm, which means Bonnie and Miss Christine, can you please make a Constitution save?
21 and 8.
Oh dear. A success is fine, you won't take anything. However, a failure, which would be Miss Christine, will take... I'm sorry, these guys were meant to be punishing me. You were meant to be stronger at this point. So, 14 points of necrotic, and she has disadvantage on strength or dexterity saving throws until the end of end of its next term.
Okay.
The end of Christie's next turn.
Right. Bonnie will step over here so she can get a clear view of Cassius as she heard gurgled robots and then death. And then death sounds. And she will cast. Where the fuck is it? Says. At this point in time, let me get the spell point thing. Yes. You will see Bonnie concentrate and use the last of her powers, so to say.
Before you do that, can I take a little bit of stuff as bonkers? Because it might change what you're doing.
Okay, are you coming back and throwing a healing potion?
Not yet. You're gonna hear.
Dying. Fuck you.
You're gonna hear bunkers over the intercom. Go, hey, Mular, could you get just me out of here?
Affirmative.
If you had to, like, don't get me out of here, but could you?
Affirmative, but extricating the entire crew would be preferable.
No, that's fine. Bonnie, can you hear me right now? Because you're on the intercom too, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of busy, bonkers.
Get everyone out of here. This sounds bad. Let me do my thing.
Let's see if... shall we see? Right, Christine, move up here, please. And I'll take an opportunity attack, I suppose.
No, because it was in your space, so technically you're not moving away from it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still within 5 feet of it.
Within range of it. You're not moving outside its range.
Okay, so 5 feet. Will I get everyone with this? I think 5 feet radius.
What are you doing?
That's, yeah.
Word of recall.
Oh, you're using word of recall. Oh, okay. I thought Mula was taking you back. Okay.
No.
Yes, you can get everyone in that. With like touching them and stuff like that, you could easily get them both in.
No.
Yeah, right, okay. I hope you know what you're doing, and...
I hope I do too.
Bye, and Bonnie will look at Miss Christine and then just touch Cassius and cast Word of Recall. Now, this is the point where you being a dick and say that Cassius can't be a willing creature since he's down.
He's down, but he's still technically conscious.
He's an ally,
He's
yeah.
an ally. He's still not dead.
Even up to 5 willing creatures. I think he's willing.
Yeah, unconscious as it takes to players, class as willingness.
Okay. Yes. You
I don't like
have
the way
to...
that-
I know there's connotations to that. I'm avoiding that one.
Oh, we have a
For
saying.
sake of spellcasting with
No,
friendly
we-
creatures.
No, for the sake
We
of
have a
saving
saying.
character.
We have a
There we
saying in Norway that goes den som samtykker Nej, den som tier samtykker, which means if you're silent, it's a yes.
Which is concerning.
Yes.
If it's for the
Mildly.
sake of saving life, then
Yes.
consent is accepted.
Yes. So
It's
I'm...
doctor's orders.
Unless they have a DNR.
And my word of recall...
Cassius does not.
No.
My word of recall would be, gracious Ra, take me back to where I belong. In your warm embrace, here I come.
But you're still recalling to the Arbiter, right? You're not going
Yes,
to Nocturnus?
yes, I'm still going back to
I need to
Mula.
check because you're not just teleporting straight to Ra.
I'm teleporting to Mula.
Because High Commander
Oh.
Marxus will be slightly upset by that. Telling him this.
Oh, gracious Mula, take me into your warmth.
Country roads take me home to the place that I belong. Oh no! Now I want to have a cleric that's like a cowboy and that's his word of
Country
recall.
cleric.
He just looks and he goes, "Country roads, take me home to the place that I belong."
And
then
to Sunley
teleports.
in Alabama.
West Virginia.
Bonnie and the rest of the crew will teleport straight back to the ship instantly, at which point everyone else is ready to prepare any beds or any healthcare or anything you need. However,
Okay.
Moolah will walk straight up to you in the most confrontational way possible. Where is the first mate?
He told me to get the others out since you said you could get him out on his own.
Mular will hear in his head, "We have a mission to do." And everybody else was getting wrecked, but they don't seem to see me. Give me a few minutes. I'll be in touch.
You have 10 minutes, or I activate Halo Protocol.
You have 6 seconds.
I can live with that.
Not even know what Halo Protocol is.
I'm assuming it's something. That's whatever. So what I am going to do is I'm going to continue being as stealthy as possible, and I'm trying to do the rogue thing that Bonkers is good at.
Are you trying to
he
sneak
didn't-
and steal the core?
Yes, that's my goal.
Well,
That's my goal in all of this.
We're finally having an actual rogue doing rogue things.
Yeah,
Dealing.
I haven't done sneaky things since we were on whatever the place was with what's the gunner's name? I don't Hammerlock. I haven't done rogue things since Hammerlock.
15
Have I?
minutes.
Okay.
Starting now.
So, I am going to. What we are going to do is Bonkers is going to have his gun across his chest, but everything else is stashed away. He's going to. Actually, no. He has the gun across the chest, and then he has one knife easily accessible. It's going to be if he needs it, but this is his. He's doing rabbit things. He's doing rabbit rogue things. So he's going to have the Fang of the Bloodthirster out as his other weapon that is ready to go if he needs it. But he's mostly trying to stay out of sight. So I am going to go off of... We're blending into the shadows, and I'm going to dip. Do you want me to do this in real time?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to go ahead and dip around here, come around here, get to the edges, and very, very cautiously peek out, try to survey what happened. I know that Bonnie got everybody out safe, so I am just watching. I'm going to spend 5 or 10 seconds figuring out where these guys are moving, and then I'm going to make a mad dash, not a mad dash, a very stealthy dash to get through, around, and underneath legs and slipping past shadows to get out of these guys, because that is what Bonkers is good at.
Okay.
So if you want checks from me, let me know.
I will absolutely do so. Somebody else has
Okay.
a job too, though.
Somebody what?
Somebody else has a job too, so carry on.
Okay. So Bonkers is going to slip under these guys, slipping around, dip around the outside edge, watch for 2 seconds, calculating, going, okay, angle, and he's going to come in this way behind the guy and dip
Now,
down the hallway. Stealth.
I think I see you going in the right direction, Bonkers.
Again, 25.
You seem to be going in the right direction.
So
Yes.
I'm... First off, is there anything over this hallway?
Head in your voice in your head.
You can hear
Yeah,
my
we saw
head
the
in your voice.
That's a whole different thing.
Ah! Yes.
So Bonkers won't respond, but he is listening, because he's trying to be dead silent. He is silent, as you will. Silent as the grave at the moment.
I will try as best as I can to sort of navigate him through the maze.
Do I see
seeing as-
anything this direction?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm going back the way that I came. Pop to the edge of it, cautiously do a quick peek left, right, make sure that nothing has dropped into this territory. Has anything big dropped in here?
You cannot see anything, no.
Cool. Other door. Which I believe was still closed and locked, correct?
The door is closed and locked, yes.
Okay. Is it technology to open it, or is it normal tool check, physically?
It will be physical to open.
Physical to open. So I'm going to quickly pull out the couple of not Tinker's tools, the Thieves' tools. So I'm going to pull out the little lock kit that I have, the Space Age one, and I'm going to start feeding it into there. I'm going to start by checking to make sure it's not trapped. Do I notice any traps on it?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
No, I'll just let you have
So, Magitech for it? Okay. In that case, ignore the sleight of hand.
Go.
Magitech.
Get into the center.
A 21.
No, you can't sense any traps on the doors.
Can't sense any traps. Was there a door here? Because Bonnie's telling me about the center.
What, there? No, there's no door there.
You know where you stood, right? On the other side of that wall. If you just gone down, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think. And then taken to the right.
I have no idea what Bonnie just said.
You know, when you stealthed away from us, I just assumed you went up.
I'm going to whisper, there was nothing but dead ends down that way.
Yeah, but if you sort of went through that wall, and on the side of that wall, you would be on the right track.
Well, let's see if I can find a door before I blow through walls. And I'm going to go ahead and start pulling and trying to open this door up with, again, Magitech, so it's the 21.
There's no issue. You can open that door. You
Okay.
opened the other one quite easily, so it's exactly
Yeah.
the same door.
So I'm going to dip down this way. I'm going to poke my head in. I see tokens on the floor, so I don't like that.
As you move into the room, this isn't a door. This is just a glass partition that you can walk through.
Okay.
You see 3 vents with almost like gas poking through. However, it seems to be a variant of what you already saw. It seems to be smaller, however, and more gas.
So it looks like these nanotech stuff. Okay. Once again, I am going to do my best to get around these guys, so...
Stealth.
Yep, I was going to say, I'm going to go ahead and try to sneak past
they're
these.
not particularly perceptive, but...
And like I said, the lowest I can roll on stealth is 25, because bonkers be that way. But it's higher, it's a 28.
I cannot hit you, and I cannot hit that unless I roll a crit.
Okay. So bonkers is going to duck around the edge and just go... He's just going to become absolutely silent. You watch him as he just... His padded feet are finally coming in handy, because rabbits have padded feet, fun fact. Or not padded, furred feet, so he's just walking like a ghost through these halls. What do I see down here? Because I see, like, physical windows. Where are the openings in here?
These are glass partition doors again.
Glass partition doors, but they will open.
Yes. Almost like
So I'm gonna-
glass laboratory doors.
Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to very quietly walk behind these guys, just, again, silent as a ghost.
Peek through,
Going-
you see 2 more proto-swarms.
Okay. This is just internal monologue. He's just going, okay, 2 more of these. Let's see if my luck holds out. Is this a door I see over here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing then. I'm going to try to wait until they are shifting a direction that looks like I don't see them and just go and just make a very quiet run for it this way.
Oh, no,
Stealth again.
might catch you on the I mean, I say that.
Again, 25.
And a 12 and a 1, no.
Down this hallway, around there, holding the gun up, going,
As you move into this corridor,
Okay.
you see something much larger. It's a large...
Is it a dog?
Kinda, yeah. It's a large wolfen creature.
Oh,
It seems to
okay,
be
fuck. Oh god.
chaotically enhanced and terrible things too.
The werewolves are evolving.
I kind of walk through there and I just silently go, ooh, step off to the side.
Stealth.
Prey instinct.
Watch where he is
comes
looking.
on.
Yeah, it's the prey instinct. I'm just stepping that up and just trying to figure out where I can go. 25 again. Weirdly enough, this one exactly a 10.
Question
Hmm.
to Bonkers.
Yeah.
Many moons ago, when Aude did a one-shot for this campaign, I distinctively believe you got some potions of etherealness. Do you still have those?
Nope, I used that in the fight against the Material Dam.
Okay, so you used all of them. Okay.
Unless somebody gave me another one, let me check. I have an oil of etherealness, but it takes 10 minutes to apply.
Yeah, no, you don't have 10 minutes.
Nope, I have about 10 minutes left.
Until Savior Protocol is...
Till Savior Protocol goes in.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to press myself up against the wall, make myself small, and step like silent as the grave with that 25 around. Waiting for, is this thing moving? Is it alert or active at the moment?
It's alert and active, but it's not really moving.
It's just kind of standing there.
Yeah, picking at its teeth and moving.
Scanning a little bit. Okay. So once again, I'm just going to step very quietly back here.
Opening the door, please.
Okay.
I mean, the chart.
Again, the lowest can be...
So low.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still understandable to have procs every time.
No, I can't see you.
Okay. And I'm going to step back a few more steps. That was the closest one that we've gotten yet.
Enter into the room to find what was once the bridge, supposedly, and there's no chairs, but pretend there are chairs. In 4 chairs looking outwardly, almost as if they are waiting for takeoff. There are 4. I put the wrong token on the board, I realise. Individuals that look like this.
So just, they are long dead, I'm assuming, from what it looks like.
Active and moving.
Get their eyes.
We know that things live past death. Huh?
You want their eyes.
Why do I want their eyes?
Look at it.
4 minutes.
I mean, I'm looking at it.
41
Why do I want it?
It's shiny.
It's kind of shiny looking. So, once again, I'm going to go ahead and quietly sneak past these guys. To here-ish. I can't... Maybe you can help me remember this. We were looking for the core. Ooh!
That's 3... What? How?
I don't know. I have 3 natural.
How? How do you get 3 nat 20s in a row?
Bonkers, you have 1 action.
It's psycho.
Okay. Well, seeing as they did that, I think my action is going to be...
They don't want...
My
Can I do
action is
something?
going to be to... Is this door behind me open?
Yes.
Okay. So my action is going to be to go down there, run around this corner, find a spot to hide.
Okay, can I...
No movement.
Huh?
You hear no movement. Can I have a wisdom roll, please?
Yes. Wisdom roll or wisdom save?
Just a roll.
A wisdom roll, okay. Nope, I clicked the modifier. I need to click the dice roller button. It's an 11.
Okay. You hear nothing following you. However, the room does seem to be filled with proto-swarms and nano-swarms.
Okay.
Bonkers.
All you see is Bonker's nose twitching as he's just breathing.
Okay, so...
As rabbits do. If you've ever seen a rabbit that's like scared or heightened, that's all the movement you see from Bonkers, but he is...
And
3 minutes.
Bonnie will, while on the ship, drop down to her knees and say a prayer out loud to Ra. Oh dear morning. I saved this... You pausing for this?
Pausing the timer for this?
Okay.
This is the cutscene.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, great Ra. Please
Just breathe.
save these rabbits and distract the corruption that is following him. I beg of you, we do not want to lose this rabbit yet. Can you please flashbang?
Are you trying to
Enemies.
invoke divine intervention, or are you just
I-
praying?
I have used my divine intervention, so at this moment I'm actually just praying, and then it's up to you.
That is understandable.
You literally have
Yep.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Cool. I'm going to draw my shadow cloak around me, so you'll watch as things just get just a little darker. If anybody could see him at all, they are not going to now. And I'm going to walk quietly around this hallway, moving down through here around this swarm. I'm assuming you would like more stealth rolls from me or perceptions from them.
They can't reach you unless I roll a crit. Although we've already proven
You rolled a few of.
No, man.
No.
I feel like you should not roll anymore on nat 20s this.
It would be nice. And I'm going to come around to what I'm assuming are these doors here.
Covered in glyphs and circuitry.
Okay. I'm going to immediately pull up my holo deck, and go, okay, where's the crack, where's the code, what can I do to open
I
these?
will tell you this DC is hard.
That's fair. It is going to be, it's a 21.
It is enough.
It's enough.
The doors will open. In the center, the room opens up.
That's the code. There it is. And I'm going to swipe, and the door's open.
Large rose-colored crystals centered around something mechanical in the middle. In the center of the room, there is nothing but a column of technology in this emitting light, in the center of which you can see a shape you don't recognize. It's not quite an orb, but it's not a hexagon or anything else. It's something that seems to defy geometry.
It's a tesseract. No. It's a fold of space that I can't quite wrap my brain around because my rabbit intelligence is 10. Polydodeca. Okay, cool.
I know you can transfer that one.
Math brain. So I'm going to go thinking to myself, I'm going to take a step into the room. Is there anything immediately trying to kill me? Any radiation? Because that's what I'm assuming this is going to do.
No.
Cool. Okay, I'm still alive. I'm going to take another step forward. Still alive. Another step forward. Okay. And I'm going to get up to it, and I'm going to see what I can do to either... I want this in my possession.
It seems to be floating in air between two channels of energy.
Cool. I'm going to reach out and very gently put, like, the tip of a finger against the channel of energy and see what happens.
The channel of energy or the item?
The channel of energy first. I want to see if it's going to shock me. I'm assuming it will.
It will.
So,
You take 15
all right.
points of lightning damage.
That's fair.
Stealth.
Stealth. 27.
Thank God you rolled higher.
All right, Mular.
Right now, I can beat you.
Mular, are you ready for me?
Active. Affirmative.
Okay.
Bonnie will see that
This thing
literally behind her, armored up and ready to go.
This is probably going to hurt, but I hope this is worth it. So whatever you will do, is this going to get me back instantly?
Within nanoseconds, yes.
Close enough for me. So things are going to hurt already right now because I'm about to grab this out of some kind of electrical beam, so it's going to hurt.
Affirmative.
It's going to hurt.
Med on
But
standby. Get the crap
time
out!
this with me. Thank you. Time this with me. So count down with me, Mular. 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to grab it.
As you grab it, you are surrounded by nanobites. And torn apart.
Torn apart.
Bonnie and everyone on board ship will see Mular vanish. First time the ship is silent.
Oh, this is not good. Bonkers, when I joked about unleashing a nuke on this planet, I think the nuke unleashed himself.
Bonkers does not answer you. At which point, there is a hideous pool of blood that appears on the floor.
Oh. Right, this is... And I cast.
And everyone will see Mular's form appear next to a pool of blood, which swiftly, as you watch, is reconstructed and is what is left of Bonkers.
Oh,
He isn't
she.
exactly conscious.
I
Can I ask you
will.
one question?
Yes.
Did I get the orb? The core.
Mular is holding the orb.
That was
I was.
Bonkers was ready for this.
I was kind of hoping you fused with the orb.
Why?
I don't know. I'm playing Bonkers seems like a cool thing. I will run over to Bonkers, and you can see that Bonnie has
Literally every
must.
single part of him is covered in blood.
Yeah, no, I have. You can see that Bonnie has drained all of her magic, but she is.
If you have
Yeah,
seen,
yeah, but let me roleplay, damn it.
Okay, fine.
have you seen that scene from? I don't even remember what it's from. Where the cheese grater laser grid comes across the guy, and there's just cubes of him left. That's probably what
Yeah.
Bonkers looks like right now.
Carry on. Lars, go.
There we go.
You will see that Bonnie will run up to Bonkers, and she will try desperately to pull together what remaining magic she has to stabilize him, to lessen the pain of being unconscious, I guess. And she is trying desperately, but there is not an ounce of magic left in her body at the moment.
However, Cassius is
Cassius
back up.
is. You've stabilized him enough?
Yes.
Okay,
It doesn't take 20 minutes to stabilize someone, so
that's fair. And
he's not
I'm assuming somebody somewhere would have been able to give him 1 hit point.
I mean,
was-
a help
was-
action.
Talia will look over
Yeah.
Bonkers with a silver flask.
Actually, you know what? I might have other PCs that can come to help. Let me check them.
Cassius looks up and goes, I think I still got some in me. And he's going to go ahead and cast Mass Healing Word. Do I have that?
How
Mass Cure
much
Wounds,
spell
excuse
points does Cassius have?
Never uses his
I
big
use my-
spells.
He uses things sparingly. I have like 30 spell points left on him. I can cast a couple of big spells still.
Why do you think I took him down first? Yes, I'm tactically picking you off now.
So Mass Healing Word. It's only a 3rd level spell. He's going to cast Mass Healing Word because he wants to catch himself a little bit too. 6 points. 6 points of healing back to everybody here. Not much, but it's something.
Aaron will
gonna mark
also
him down
come
as
over, and he will cast Shattered. No.
And there goes the ship. No.
Talia can use her blood magic.
No, we don't
There's
use
enough
blood
of
magic anymore. And he will see the dire straits of the ship captain, and he will. I'll help you a little with that, Captain, and he will just do a casual healing word on you, just for the flavor of it.
Bonkers will come back to consciousness. However,
Bonkers will come.
you are in the most
No.
agonizing pain anyone can ever feel.
Oh, put me back out. Put me back out. Put me back out. Put me back out. Put me back out.
No.
Did I get the orb? Did I get the orb?
You look up slightly to see Talia over you with a silver flask.
Don't drink from any of her things.
I don't think Bonkers has words, so he just. The first thing I'm seeing is I'm looking to see if I or Mular have the orb. So I'm gonna look for my hands, and there's so much to think.
Yeah, literally every
orb,
single part of
orb.
moving is agony.
Orb.
We have.
Orb-ish.
We have orb-ish thing, yes.
Alright. And I'm just gonna collapse back, and you just see Bonkers laying there panting, not moving.
Hero Blade will go.
It's just everyone coming to do
Hawk then will come and cast Enhance Ability on you to give you
Constitution by any chance.
8 points of
Temporary.
hit points.
So I'm going to remove
And you have
bonkers
advantage on Constitution checks.
with the
because
healing
Bear's
and
endurance.
the checks. I'm putting bonkers at 7 hit points because I'm assuming that's what he would be at right now.
However, none of this is helping the pain. It's worth noting.
Nope. Everything still
Well-
hurts. I have 8 temporary hit points. I'm technically able to move. Everything hurts so
you
much.
technically have 6 plus 8 plus 8.
Temporary hit points.
Well, 8 points of healing word from Arian, which
Okay,
he did a healing word on you.
Hero
I missed that.
Hearing the ruckus will finally leave his kitchen for the first time in God knows how long. And we'll...
And prepare rabbit stew.
No, and we walk up to because he is a fucking druid.
He's a vegetarian.
No, he's a druid.
Yes.
No, I said he's a vegetarian. He's a vegetarian
And
too.
we'll cast regenerate on bonkers.
Doesn't that take like a day to work though?
No, 1 minute actually.
1 minute. Okay, so
Hero Blade would just kind of murmur to himself, I could have cyborged him in this state. Do you want
So
to be
you
a
see-
cyborg? I take that as a no for now.
The first thing you will see is Moolah smile.
that
Vicious,
that scares me
lovingly, viciously, lovingly. What type of smile?
A rise
It's-
smile
Okay.
I think he enjoyed that too much. That's what I'm taking from this.
as he looks at the orb.
and
Okay.
eats it.
We just made the big bad.
And it then ejects us into the void.
And you will hear the words Arbiter. Activate Halo. And you will hear the big gun.
The
I
ship
mean-
starts to charge up.
Yes.
I don't think there's much I can do as bonkers, so bonkers is just gonna lay here.
If the only thing we needed to get rid of down there was a plague, then why didn't we nuke the place in the first place?
We needed information. This was
No, you
we
just
knew this
thought-
going in.
Bonnie, Miss Christine, or Cassie. No, Bonnie or Miss Christine at this point. No,
Yes.
just Miss Christine, because everyone else is more focused on bonkers.
Yes.
So, can Miss Christine please make a perception roll?
She hasn't made anything useful yet, so
She can try now. That was the moment. Oh.
14.
Okay.
Miss Christine will notice a vessel off the starboard, which wasn't there when you came.
Guys, don't mean to alarm you, but it seems like we have company on starboard.
It's probably the queen of whatever.
Shadowcaster, that's ominous.
It also seems to be charging something.
I'd say embrace.
At which point you'll hear the most ear-splitting crash of your life, and the entire system will be shrouded in blinding light.
Ah, glorious light of Ra.
At which point you will hear nothing but mission successful. We will see you back on Nocturnus.
Right.
I think that's the point where bonkers relaxes a little bit.
Erin
That's all you see is
will
bonkers relax.
Erin will cast
Ish.
levitate on Bonkers and just move him into his bed or the doctor's room. Do we have a doctor's room
We
here?
don't have an infirmary, no.
No. Then Arin will just play his instrument, levitating you and putting you to your bed. It seems like you deserve some rest, Captain.
Oh, the bard did something useful. He has never
I-
done anything useful in the entirety he has existed.
Oh no.
mean,
He is a valuable crew member.
Just
He's
everything.
not.
He cleans things. No.
I don't even know what he does on board.
He's the entertainment.
He is the entertainment.
Morale is important.
Morale is very
Yes.
important. He's usually the dummy as well for firing practice.
Yes. And
So-
as he puts you to bed, Hero
Bonkus
Blade.
is still bleeding and in so much agony, and probably not being quiet about it.
No, I
Well-
think he's honestly in that level of like the shock where he is quiet, he knows he's in pain, but he's just laying there because there's not much else he can do. Everything hurts, including screaming.
Yeah.
So
Well,
he's just laying there, just breathing and whimpering every time he breathes.
Miss July is actually the one that's best at medicine, so she will try to patch you
Well, with
up.
regenerate, it would probably start hurting less.
Yeah, it's hurting less, yeah. But you know.
It's a 15.
It's not bad. You might
Nah.
minimize some of the pain slightly. Just keep feeding
It's-
the coffee. You know
You
nothing
know
about
what?
Bonkus drinks.
You know what? I'm sure we have painkillers on board.
At one point, Aaron carries
Take
the
this.
thinks it's racist.
Take this.
Hongers looks up and is like, no, I'll take the carrot.
Okay, right.
He
And
appears too racist and too guilty.
and you know when you try to trick your dog into taking medicine, so we put it in food. Miss July just presses a few painkillers into the carrot.
Chewing is agony, by the way. It's worth noting.
Oh, right. You want to blend this?
Derinor will grab it and smush it.
We'll blend it. You have a carrot smoothie.
This will be easier to eat.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough strength to do that, but hey, fuck it. He's a cook.
I
He's gonna
mean-
do it.
Yes.
He has expertise in culinary.
Yeah, he has culinary experience. I mean, it's
I'm
super
pretty
food, but
sure-
isn't gonna do much.
I'm pretty sure we have something in the kitchen
He
that
has
can
a pestle and
smush.
mortar. He's got a pestle and mortar. It's fine. You should put on
That's-
that in a vine
On,
whip.
on a high-tech spacecraft, a pestle and mortar is what we have in the kitchen.
Derinor's old school.
They're useful. They are very good.
They are good.
Sometimes the
just
old
thought-
ways are the best.
You thought something would be more impressive.
Yeah, I thought we had like a
Okay.
blender.
It's a hollow pestle and mortar.
Oh, so you can't even put it in; it just goes through.
No, it's
No, it's
Perfect.
It's hard light. Yeah.
Light
So
up
he pushes a
slightly
button,
blue.
And a bowl opens up with a mashing. Yeah. Anyway.
Most things
I'm
we
getting
don't have,
way too
Moolah
into
just
this.
makes it from hard light. But Bonkers will begin to. Okay.
No, you can do whatever. I'm just putting.
That was a
Ellen back.
noise.
Begin to
Anyway.
recover in his room while the rest of the crew busy themselves about what they're doing. Moolah will take you to what he calls deep
Outer
wild
space.
where
Wild
he
space.
when he will explain to the crew that he doesn't think they can be followed. Or
I
found
mean,
very
after
easily.
you nuke a planet, I don't think they follow you. I think that's a big power move.
We're basically
I'm
just
pretty
creating
sure
one
that's
for
called.
five.
Pretty sure that's called a power move when you nuke someone's planet.
You hear labored breathing over the intercom.
Agony.
And Bonkers just goes,
Yes.
we thought it was unoccupied too. We don't know who else is out there. Good. Thank you,
mean,
Mular. Thank you. And then it just goes quiet again.
So Bonkers will sleep for a lot right now.
Right.
I have my 15
He's
minutes of rogue fame.
stable.
He's earned this.
He's stable, and we'll let him be.
I'm gonna say you have been saved. However, there is no getting over that completely. I never fully explained to you what save your protocol would do. All I said was it would save you.
Yep, Bonkers said he expected it to be weird. That's all I can say. I'm not sure he expected that.
After a few days of traveling, I guess, and Bonk is still being bedridden, Heroblade Harkonnen
So you can start experimenting on bonkers.
will walk into his room, and he will sit down with Bonkers, and he will give you an offer of
An offer you can't refuse.
an offer you can't refuse, and cybernetic or death. No, he will give you an offer of. He would call it enhancing your body, but you're fully aware that he means cybernetically and augmenting you.
Ignore that.
Okay, we're ignoring that.
Well, it's an interesting offer. I can't say I'm looking forward to anything happening in here for a little while. Let me think on it, though. It's an interesting idea. Could come in handy.
Could indeed make you handy. If it's of
Did you
any.
make you handy?
Yes, I did. And if anything, you would be able to feel less pain.
You want to feel less pain, don't you?
You don't want to feel anything, do you?
Pain is
I can
written
take
in
your
body.
take your sense of pain away from you.
That's
just cruel.
That's a little tempting right now, but no, it's all right. That was actually the. You know how a lot of the times I say that I've seen worse or weirder in the Feywild? I think this tops that. But it's a weird feeling because I'm always chasing a rush, and that was a rush, but a terrifying one at the same time. But ultimately, I knew what I was getting into, so I don't really want to. I don't want to get rid of the pain yet. It's part of me. It's let me experience this for a minute.
I have gotten, and he will look through the myriad of things you looted. This is a regenerative organ sample. I could probably do a lot with this.
Oh, there's a
A
couple of those somewhere.
living neural interface. That could be nice.
Yeah, we kept some spare parts from the things. It should be useful for research.
Don't think you want me to implement a thruster pack directly into you, but you know.
Maybe not directly. But
Indirectly?
You weren't here. I had a rocket pack for a little while, and it was pretty cool until... Who got rid of it? It was Matrix, wasn't it? She activated it without me attached to it and sent it off to its demise somewhere out. I don't remember what planet it was.
We have worked extensively on your flight suit.
No, the flight suit's good. Thruster pack on it could be.
I could probably attach
getting ahead of myself, though.
I
kind of don't want to think about anything like that right now. I just kind of want to go hobble on the deck and flip off the space where that planet Varkin 4 used to be.
Do you need me to get Aaron to levitate you somewhere?
No, I think I can walk again, but it's going to be slow going for a minute. Let's see.
Let's see if I can assist
and he's going
with that.
Roll over and throw his legs down and try to breathe for a minute. It's weird because everything feels like it should work, but everything it just hurts so much that it's overriding me. All right. Let's see if I can get up. And he's going to try to get up.
Bunkers can get up by this point.
Okay.
You have the capacity to.
Okay. Okay, first things first. Everything seems to be working. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. And he starts fiddling around on his little workstation desk that he has there. Brew up a cup of coffee. A couple of minutes into the process, just silently enjoying the ritual of this and going, okay. I'm still here. All right.
Leave you alone.
While you are
I'll
doing that,
see you on deck in a minute. Thank you.
we will take a
Hero Blade.
5-minute break.
Okay.
Bonkers will slowly recover. As everything carries on, the rest of the crew will carry on. Is there anyone else would like to do apart from caring for Bonkers and general day-to-day shit?
Fucking. Lots of fucking.
I still general day-to-day shit with Bonnie
That's-
and Miss July, really, to be honest. Just accept that this is normal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had the same thought as I went. That's just the general day to day.
Yes.
That's fine.
But however, is Cassius
No.
involved this time, or does he get out of it?
Depends entirely on what Cassius wants. He's always
Probably-
invited.
Probably occasionally, not nearly as much as you guys are going at it. Though.
Not an 8-night.
No.
Just all day fucking. Then they will. The first 2 days they are kind of tired, so the first 2 days will be lying in bed, chilling, talking, and then after that it's just Bonkers will hear something through the wall.
No, he won't, because it's been silent.
Oh, yeah.
basically.
Oh yeah, no, they not even in silence the spell could silence this from you.
Oh no, it's been noise-proof by Moolah. Trust me, nothing's getting through.
Mm.
Even Moolah doesn't want to hear that.
Mueller's probably a pervert deep in.
Moolah has sentience. That's about where it ends. He's a maniac. He's not a pervert.
Everything that has sentience can be perverted.
No.
Can, and not necessarily is, but can.
Can, yes. Is, no.
Okay.
Because that's just odd in a whole new way.
Yeah. Everyone has a freaky side.
So, somewhere during this, this is probably 2 to 3 days in.
Yeah, I'm
You'll
going to
have
say it's 2 days maximum.
Bonkers wandering out onto the deck with a cup of coffee slowly. Looking around, he's going to just be standing there with a cup of coffee, looking better than he has, but still taking it very easy. So he's going to be up on the main deck of the Arbiter. I think he's going to wander towards the back because he's assuming that they're heading away from everywhere right now.
You are going nowhere
He's
at the
just-
moment. You are literally like parked in deep space at this point. though.
Fair. Well, this is where he was going to wander anyways, just towards the back of the ship, looking around. Because he's assuming that they're pointing away from Varkin 4, at least. Hey, Mular, where are you?
I am everywhere.
Yeah, but, anyway. Where is Varkin 4 right now, or was, I'm hoping, at this point?
Barking for
From us.
approximately 1 light year away.
No, a direction.
Directions.
Now.
Triangulation.
Like point.
Of such a direction is. Mulan will be confused for a minute that directions don't work in this space, but he will just
Take your best guess is what
vague-
it would be.
vaguely
It
get
doesn't
what you
really
want and
matter.
Just arbitrarily point to the position.
Oh,
Okay.
well.
Good enough for me. And Bonkers is going to look like that direction and just hold up a middle finger for a solid, minute. In the vague direction of Varkin 4. He's
Or what was Varkin for? Yeah.
just staring. I lived, bitch. Take another sip of coffee, turn around and start walking back into the deck.
Okay. Fair enough.
It felt right.
Alright. As the days go on, eventually things will carry on and stuff will get back to almost to normal. And then it will soon be put along the crew that Moolah wants to speak to everyone at a dinner. Which
A
dinner? A dinner because
Oh my god.
which Dirina will be so pleased about. Because he finally gets to cook again. And it won't just be meat this time, he keeps telling everyone. We're not just having vegetables this time, there will be some meat. To everyone's
Hooray!
joy.
Hooray!
Everyone except Dirunal.
No, he's fine with it.
No, but he
about-
won't enjoy the meat.
Yeah, he just won't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love
Will
that.
not partake.
Give it or take it.
I'm going to officially take a long rest as bonkers, if that is okay.
Everyone gets to take a long rest, most definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
Shortly later that night, Bonnie and I'm assuming Miss Christine will emerge from their room.
Yes.
Why did it not I told it to reset my hit points, and it didn't. I still only have 69, which is funny, but not the right number.
I mean, tell it to do things better.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I should be back to 1 level or 0 levels of exhaustion now. Go readjust his hit points in his actual character sheet, because that's probably where it changed it.
I mean, pressing the long rest button helped for me.
I did it for me, and it didn't change it.
You sure you didn't press the short rest button?
No, I pressed the long rest button because it even popped up and asked me if it wanted to reset the hit point modifiers, and I was like, yes, please, and then it didn't. So why does it only have me as 54 base hit points? That's let me see. Be 135.
Damn.
No, not quite.
That is weird. The long rest
Yeah.
button has changed since I pressed it like 10 minutes ago.
Weird.
Very strange.
You mean it's changed?
It doesn't. It's not worded the same way as it usually is.
Oh. Okay.
So that is strange, but I am too lazy to look into it.
I have his hit points back to what they should be.
Yay. Okay, so Mular will pull all of you together in the dining room. Is there anything anyone would like to add before he explains what is actually going on?
No. We are sitting very lovey-dovey, almost crossing each other's on this table.
I think the only thing that you would see is that Bonkers is a little more
Not
stoic than normal, a little slow. Not
traumatized. It's called
yeah,
traumatized.
yeah, it doesn't look like he's lost his ability to move quickly, but he is definitely he's rethinking some things right now. He's adjusting to what has just happened and transpired and his role in all of this, but overall he is in a decent mood. Well, hopefully that was worth it. Got some good news for us, Mular?
Affirmative and negative.
Hopefully that's the good direction of those. I'm gonna get a glass of something. He sits down.
What about some rum, Bunkus?
Maybe later.
I have managed to decrypt what information I can from the core.
Good.
The core is
The
sentient.
plague. Oh. A
The core is what?
sentient
Sentient.
plague core.
Sentient, okay.
Lovely.
Neat.
The Vogdoni seem to be, or attempting to, create a plague to wipe out natural life and unnatural life, selectively. It seems to be programmable for certain species.
Somehow that checks out. They seem to be doing stuff like that.
I mean, weed supremacy is shit, yes.
However, according to records, The facility was shut down by order of Emperor Volkara. It was deemed too dangerous and the losses were too great to continue.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The
And
last
then some rogue scientist. Yeah.
Negative.
Kept it going?
Negative. It seemed
Okay.
the necrophage itself formed a form of sentience. It seems to have stabilized its own intelligence.
Oh,
They
evolution.
made it too smart.
Affirmative. Not smart.
Somehow that checks out.
However, too smart for them.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that checks out.
I am currently working on a way to maintain and stabilize the core with access to its information and potentially use the core to aid us.
Make it into a weapon.
It already is a weapon.
I meant a literal
I
weapon.
do not
Make it
believe
into a
We should
saber.
give the Nocturnans or your new friends this item.
Yeah, this is just the same situation as we had with the Gith all over again.
Do you have a situation with the gift?
The Griff, you mean?
Oh, the Griff.
Oh, the griff.
The
yeah,
griff,
no,
yeah.
that's those are
You-
more trustworthy.
I have already
You guys
spoken
weren't
to
with-
the Nocturnans, and they are happy. Well, not happy. They are accepting
And-
of it in our care.
Yeah, I imagine they seem pretty wise and level-headed, so it is less of the same situation, but still like. Let me tell you guys a story. Shortly after I first joined the crew of the Arbiter as a, I can't remember what it was, a gunner, I think, something like that. When I first signed on to the crew here, we ended up coming across a world-wrecking weapon blueprint, essentially, and the Griff were going to purchase it, or not purchase it from us, but had sent us to recover it. And rather than hand over such a destructive power to a group of warlords, essentially, we decided to jump here into wild space and just keep the information to ourselves and honestly keep the records of it from anybody else. So we encrypted it and still gave them what they wanted, but deeply encrypted it, so they should never be able to actually extract it. It'll prove as a nice distraction for years, maybe decades, while they try to
I may have
access this
deceived
power
you.
and hopefully never do.
Right. You may have
I stay looking
deceived.
over at Mular.
Have you deceived bonkers?
The Griff never received a copy of the plans.
Oh, even better.
I gave
I
them
was worried.
instructions on how to build a large hippo farm.
And then encrypted that.
Affirmative.
Oh, that's even funnier. That hurts to laugh. That's the funniest thing I've heard, though, all day. That's good. That's a good one, Mular. I like that. High five.
He
Okay.
will high five you, but it's a confusing thing because Hollow. He's hard light, but it's still a weird moment.
Yeah, I expected it to be a weird moment. It was funny.
And he's very awkward, very ASD about it.
Just like,
Yeah. It's kind of like a touch of palm, it's not a high five. I have also carried out some reconnaissance regarding your new friends.
new friends. I have friends?
Is it talking about us? Bonnie and
Negative.
Miss Queen look at each other questionably.
Negative. Your background checks have already been completed.
Oh,
Did we bring something else back with us, or just... Because all I brought... I'll let you answer.
He will show you an image of this.
Oh, the queen of something.
yes, the queen of not being able to pleasure herself.
I located a vessel in the proximity of the transmission.
Okay.
Triangulating it
Yeah,
and
they-
comparing it with Nocturnal databases, I have discovered a few things.
She
That
was
new friend.
indeed able to pleasure herself.
I am unaware
Bonnie,
of her
why are
sexual
you like
necessity.
this?
It's
Bonnie,
Moolah
why are
saying
you
the
like this?
stoniest face in the world looking at you.
And Bonnie will just sigh.
Uh,
Yes, and we
anyway,
figured out.
we couldn't make much about what she was, but who is she? What is she? What does she want?
Not much information remains in the Nocturnan database, which is remotely active. It
Mm.
must be planetside to access more. However, I have discovered she is part of a hive mind. A race of beings assimilated from others. Be it
Okay.
forcefully or non-forcefully. The Nocturnans have come across them before. They attempted to assimilate them. Unsuccessfully.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
They are not known to ally, however, according to records.
But they seemed. Were they? One of you said something about another ship with us. Was that a Nocturne or was that them?
There
When-
wasn't it 11 on the ships?
I wasn't really there.
No, it was another
Much.
ship, I said.
Okay. I heard 11.
Fine, it's 11 now.
Oh, okay.
It
Fuck.
makes the destruction of Varkin for even more dramatic.
Yay.
So
right.
was that them? I'm still a little fuzzy on the details.
Negative.
Or was that from Nocturnus?
Moolah will look straight at Miss Christine, waiting for her answer.
Have you asked me something?
Do you know who they? Because you saw the ships. Do you know who they were?
I didn't pay too much mind at the moment. We were kind of focused on you.
I appreciate that, but
I addressed it and told to embrace, but it seemed like a warship. It was kind of formed like a pyramid with jagged spikes. And then it nuked the planet. And we heard mission accomplished.
Project Halo has had its first test.
yeah, I think so. I think that was coming from. I think that was Commander Varxis that sent that in, but I don't know for
Yes.
sure. I had a lot going on.
No, we're not telling you to tell the story, are we?
I'm just trying to figure out where everybody lies in this.
It is probably
things are confusing.
Miss Christine doesn't know about Nocturnan.
Oh no, she doesn't, does she?
No.
She has no clue what Nocturne is.
She has
This
no
entire
clue.
conversation is over her head entirely.
Yes.
If it was pyramid shaped, it was likely
I-
from them. And I know Commander
Seem-
Varxis said that he had
They seem
a ship
friendly.
inbound at least, so it was probably them. We can ask him later or get a lineup or something. But either way, if it
They
wasn't
seem
this
friendly.
queen of whatever, don't have to necessarily worry about her just yet.
Queen of the Nagas.
Should we return to Nocturnus, or do you wish to continue our duties?
Let's see. We got the information from the factory. We saved the Voldoni from the Matzali Daldam. And
we have one more thing to do. Not that
Yeah,
I can really
we had
recall.
some guy to stop and see.
Some guy to
former
stop or to see.
to stop by and see. We were just going to swing
okay.
by and ask him if he knew what was going on, because he was a defected general, I believe, from the Voldoni, not Voldoni. I'm getting things mixed up now.
You're right.
A defected general from the Voldoni Empire. He had helped the Nocturnans last time, and he's still around and kicking, but quite old, if I remember correctly.
I see.
So we were going to stop in and talk to him and just see if anything had changed, but I guess we don't have to, technically.
I mean,
we should, though.
If they told us to do, I guess we should.
We accepted the mission, so I mean, it'd be good to follow through on our word.
Yeah, I suppose we should.
I want nothing more than to lay on a
Very
bed for a
still.
while, and then yes, very still on a bed for another week or two, and then in the sand at the oasis for another week or two. But
We can have a vacation after. It's fine.
we have
And
stuff to
Bonnie
do.
will literally just beam you with light.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Also, question for Alex.
Yes.
Because I think we managed to get some scrap metal from the robot sentinels outside. And that Mula beamed that back up.
He did.
Yes. Would you say that we have enough material for me and Hero Blade, Hirkun, to actually create the items?
Yes. More than enough.
Great.
I
Am
also
I
have a
allowed to
surprise.
create them?
Willow also, I have a surprise when you have finished your meal.
Oh, surprises. We like surprises. Don't we? We do, right? We like surprises. Is it a bad
Probably.
surprise?
It is an interesting surprise.
Interesting, I can live with.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna, I don't know, dip a biscuit in some gravy or whatever and continue
Oh
eating.
yeah, right. I'm so sorry, dear. No, the food is lovely.
At this point, he just realised he's been giving every single one of you daggers because no one till this point has mentioned the food.
It
He's
is
sitting
lovely as
stroking
always.
his little arboreal mouse.
No,
It looks
Bonnie
like a
will
little
reach
bush of
over.
ears.
Bonnie will reach over and put a hand on his shoulder. It is lovely. It's just there's a lot of information. Yes, it is lovely. You're a great chef.
Bonkers, I think, gets an understandable pass for just kind of staying internalized.
He will look
Never.
and then he will eat small bits. No, he's
Yeah.
still sulking.
I mean, I'll make it up to you if you want it. And she winks at him.
He has no reaction.
I figured.
He's vegan. He doesn't eat beef.
Nah, but I'm the one doing the eating.
He doesn't want to be eaten. Then he's a plant creature. Nearly. He doesn't want to be eaten.
No, isn't he a furbog?
He's a furbolg. Yeah.
Yes, that's
But he's also
not.
a furbolg.
That's not.
No, he thinks
That's
he's close
not
to nature.
close enough to a plant for me to literally eat him.
He thinks he is very close to nature, so he thinks he is a plant. Okay.
That's fine. We all have our delusions.
It's his personal mental delusion. He thinks he's that close to a plant that he is one.
Mm.
And
And-
that's where we end the session.
Okay. So to clarify, can I make the item?
I said yes.
Yes. I have to double check.
Oh, however, before I do, I have one
Bef-
more thing to give you.
Oh, nice.
Closed. Roll 20 already. Do I need roll 20 open?
No, you can do this whenever you want.
So I was like, I already closed that, but I left the Bonkers character sheet open. Is it experience points?
It is XP.
Yeah. I've been waiting for so long. Well, we 32,000.
How much?
It's
568.
32,568.
yes.